Hello everyone, welcome back. So today we are going to start next lecture, and in this lecture we will be discussing the characteristics of the matter that we have distinguished. Those characteristics will be discussed in this lecture. Okay, so first of all, let's see some questions that we have learned and that we can answer from the previous lecture. Okay, so we have understood what is matter. We have clearly understood that what is matter, how can we define it, and what are the matter made up of. Obviously these are made up of atoms and molecules. Either they are atoms, or if single atom is not in existence, then it will combine and become a molecule. And in the last we have understood that what are the atoms and molecules. Okay, so these three questions you have to note down in your notebook. Do it in from taking notes from this lecture. Okay, let's move to next topic. So let's see what are the characteristics of the matter. First of all, we have to define, means we have to characterize, sorry, like we have to classify them according to the arrangement of the atoms, है ना, before defining characteristics of each matter, because different types of different types of matters have different kind of molecules. Based on those molecules, we have distinguished in three categories. First of the category is solid, another one is liquid, and then gas. So what are the solids? For example, we have taken solids are like books. If we are considering books, table, or the wall, or anything that most of the things that we are coming across, those are solids. What are the liquids? Liquids are anything that mostly that flows, है ना. Liquids and gases, these are the things that flow. These two are able to flow, but solid is not able to flow itself. Okay, so liquids and gases, these can flow, so we call them combinedly fluids. What do we call? We call them fluids. Combined liquid and gas, both of them are called fluids. Both of these are called fluids because they have a property of flowing. Now if we have to take some examples of liquids, we can say that water is a liquid. Oil that we are using, whether it in cooking or whether in applying on body or anything, and any kind of lubricants that we are putting it in our bikes, these things are what? These things are liquids. And what are the gases? Gases are like we breathe oxygen. So oxygen is a gas. Hydrogen, it's also a gas. Even air, which is the mixture of all the gases, we consider it as the gas because it has the property of gases. We will see one by one in the upcoming lectures that what are the basic properties of the gases. So first of all, let's discuss about the solids. So what are the solids? Solids are those matters which have fixed shape and size and volume. Means neither their shape nor its size nor its volume is deforming. They are not deforming, they have a fixed particular shape and size. Like suppose that there is a cube. Let's make a cube. Suppose that there is a cube like this. Okay, this is our cube. This is what? This is Rubik's cube. This is Rubik's cube that we play. Okay, so in the Rubik's cube we have like this, na, we have this kind of arrangement, and all the faces are colored in different colors, है ना. So can Rubik cube, this is a Rubik's cube. So what is a Rubik's cube? Rubik's cube is a play that we use it for solving. It's kind of puzzle, है ना, color puzzle. So can we compress this Rubik's cube in our using our hands? We cannot. Can we change the shape and size? No, we cannot change the shape and size, because it's already is in cubical shape, and it will remain in cubical shape until unless a very large amount of force is applied on it, and it has applied whatever volume it is having, it will continue to have the same volume. Its volume is also not going to change. So we have seen that its size, shape, size and volume, all three are what? All three are fixed. These are not changing, that means these are fixed quantities. So this kind of matter which includes the fixed shape and size and volume is known as solid. So we will say the Rubik's cube is a solid. Now you will ask why these solids are getting a fixed shape and size and volume. So its reason is that the we have already discussed that the matter is made up of atoms or molecules. We know we know that matter is made up of atoms or molecules. So these atoms or molecules have different kind of properties. If some molecules arrangement are like this, like they are very close to each other, they are very close to each other, है ना, their arrangement is like this, they are very close to each other, then the forces between each other, the forces applying between these molecules will be large. The forces, it's called a closed compact packing. We can say it is a compact packing. This packing is compact, very compact, means tightly packed. These are tightly packed, है ना. There is not much space in between the one or two molecules, so we will call them as compact packing. So in solids, the molecules of the solids have compact packing, or the atoms of the solids have compact packing. That means the that means the distance between the molecules is quite less. What we'll say? Let's change the color. We'll say the distance of atoms or molecules is very low, is very low. Distance of the atoms or molecules is very low. So if in any matter the distance between atoms and molecule is very low, then we will say these matters are solids, and the solids have fixed shape and size. Okay. So why they have fixed shape and size, we have already discussed. Because of their close packing, because of their compact packing. If we apply an external force, it will not be, it will not deform easily, है ना. It is difficult to deform, it is difficult to deform. So what does deform means? Deform means, what does deform means? If we apply, if we apply an external force, if we apply an external force, then the shape and size, sorry, then the then the shape and size of solids changes. This is known as deformation. This is known as deformation. So what is a deformation? Deformation means change in original shape and size under the action of external force. This will happen only if we apply some external force. Sorry. So what we can say, that under the condition of external force it is difficult for solids to deform, है ना? So what are solids? Solids are hard, rigid and incompressible objects. Solids are hard, rigid and incompressible objects due to the closed packing or compact packing of their constituent molecules. For example, we can say books, utensils, walls of a room, table, etc. These are what? These are solids. Okay. So for now we have learned all these things, and in the next lecture we will see the upcoming things. Thank you.